Hey, have you ever noticed that there are some words we use for a while and then those words they become archaic and obsolete and they're just not used in our culture anymore? I was thinking back to when I was in middle school and high school back in the late 60s and early 70s. There were lots of words we used then that just aren't used in our culture anymore. I'm wondering if you might know what some of them are. I thought it'd be fun to have a little quiz. Like, to bag. Well, what did that word mean? Did it mean A, to steal? Did it mean B, to fail? Or did it mean C, to get sucker punched? Okay? A, B, or C. Ready? You all shout out your answer. Ready?
D. A.
You know, that was the most pathetic shout out. No, seriously. Now realize, nobody's going to get graded on this one. I'm just curious, do you know what that word means? All right, A, B, or C. Ready? And?
A!
Okay, once again, there's Dawn and everybody else is about equal. Actually, what that word meant is it meant help. Thank you, it meant to steal. Like, man, somebody bagged my gym clothes. You see, back when I was in high school, that's what that word simply meant. How about this one? Here's another one. Okay, totally not working. So, help me out, Mike, okay? What was a Melvin? Oh, so you haven't even heard that word before, have you? All right. Was it A dorky person? What a Melvin. Or was it B, a failing grade? Man, you got a Melvin in that class. Or was it C, a wedgie? Okay, once again, you got to vote. A, B, or C. Ready?
C.
It's C. It's a wedgie. Yeah, when you gave somebody a Melvin. Okay, how about this word? Does anybody know this word? What does copacetic mean? Oh, yeah, okay, some of you say, I know this. Is it A, we'll roll right through these, all right, man? Or was it B, mind-blowing? Or was it C, sad and pathetic? If something was copacetic, A, B, or C, ready?
A!
Oh, it is A. You got that one right. Yeah, I was kind of like, no, everything is copacetic, is all right. Usually we were in altered states of consciousness when we said that. It's copacetic. How about this word? Does anybody remember this word from if you were alive back then? If something was hairy, was it A, scary? Was it B, large and impressive? Or was it C, gross? Something was really hairy. Okay, ready? A, B, C. Answer?
B!
Ooh, they'll divide that one. The answer is B. Oh yeah, like if somebody had a car with really big mag wheels, go, man, those are hairy wheels, big and impressive. Okay, how about this? You remember this word? If something is grody, was it A, junky and messy? Or was it B, intense and strong? Or was it C, smelly? Okay, if something was grody, A, B, or C, what's the answer?
C. A.
Yeah, the answer to this one is A. It was junky, messy. Like if you had jeans that were all messed up, they were grody jeans. Or if you'd worn them for like 3 straight weeks without washing them, man, they were grody. I think it meant like grotesque. I'm not exactly sure. All right, let's do one more anyway. How about this one? If something was really good, it was A, king. It was B, boss. It was C, choice. Okay? A, B, or C. What is it?
B.
Oh, the answer. Oh, somebody got it. It was all 3. We used all the word, man. Man, that was such a keen movie. Or you know what, man, that car's a boss. Or that girl was really. Oh, never mind that one. But anyway. I mean, these are, nobody uses these words anymore. But back then, we could barely string 2 sentences together without at least using one of those words. But they're archaic, they're obsolete, they're not used anymore. I've got another word for you that seems to fit in the same category. And here is that word. It's the word sin. Oh, seeing it on the screen? And don't you also kind of go, yep, I must be in church, talking about sin? I mean, that's a word we really don't use a whole lot anymore. After all, the word sin conjures up pictures of like God and morality and accountability and judgment or punishment. And it's just like the word is just an unpleasant word, so we don't like to use it anymore. We have another word that we would rather use. That word is this. It's a mistake. And you got a word, that word's a little gentler, isn't it? It's not quite so harsh. You know, like I made a mistake. See, a mistake doesn't conjure up pictures of God and morality and accountability and judgment. Mistake is like, sorry, my bad, I blew that one. You know, the dictionary says that a mistake is simply an error caused by a lack of perception. Oh man, I'm sorry, I just didn't see that coming. Or a lack of judgment. Oh man, I wasn't thinking really clearly about that one. And so if something's a mistake, it's like, oh, so, my bad. Okay, now, can we just go ahead and move on now? I mean, it's a mistake. I mean, it was wrong, but it's no big deal. Right? Everybody makes mistakes. Don't we say that? You know, maybe you're having a conversation with your spouse and you did something probably really wrong and really blew it. And you say, look, I just made a mistake, okay? Nobody's perfect. Translation, can you just let this go and we can move on? It was a mistake. Now, I just kind of wonder if maybe in our culture something twisted has happened. And we label sins as mistakes. I saw an excerpt of an interview by John Edwards. You see, he's been in the news recently, the former Democratic candidate. And he has now admitted that he had an extramarital affair. That the rumors that had been following around were indeed true. And I saw this little excerpt, and he's sitting there with the interviewer saying, yeah, I did it. And he made this thing. He said, look, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Whoops, wrong bed. Didn't see that one coming. So I made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. Could it be that in our culture, a twist has happened? This minute, so we take things that really fit in the sin category and we just call them mistakes. We make a, is that really a big deal? Maybe it is. See, if what we make are mistakes, then that makes us all mistakers. We're all mistakers. We make mistakes. And you know what? If what we do in our lives, if we make mistakes, then what that means is we need to try harder. We need to do better next time. We need to get a little smarter because we made a mistake. Okay, my bad. I'm going to try harder. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to be smarter. But I can take care of this. It's just a mistake. I can fix it. But if, on the other hand, we commit sin, then we're a sinner. And that just feels way different, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem to be more like fundamental to my being than mistaker? And after all, if I really am a sinner, then what I really need is I need somebody to rescue me. I need somebody to forgive me for my guilt. And I need somebody to somehow extricate me from the mess I've made in my life. And I need somebody to guide me. I need rescue. See, here's the deal. If we think we can fix things on our own, when we really need rescued, we'll never make it.